Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing Dance Moms dances that should have won part 3. I figured it out, so I'll be able to do the 4 parts like I had planned. These next 2 parts are going to be a little bit shorter than the first 2, so hope that's okay. But let's get right into it. Also, sorry that the lighting's not as good. I'm in a different area of my house, so hopefully next week the lighting will be back to normal. Alright, so first up from season 5, episode 4, we have Frozen Together, and that dance got 2nd place. Now, I really liked this dance. I thought that it showed good technique. I liked the partnering. I liked the partnership between Maddie and Kalani, and all the other girls did really well with it. The only thing that I feel like I didn't really like was just... it kind of felt like it should have just been a duet between Maddie and Kalani, so I don't really know why it was a group dance, but I still liked it. It was still a great dance, but that's the only critique I really had, was that it felt more like a duet with, backup dancers. Alright, up next from Season 5, Episode 8, we have No Laughing Matter. Now this was the dance with... This was the dance with Bryn, Kalani, Sarah Reasons, and Mackenzie, so basically club dance members featuring Mackenzie, because they were all from club dance. And this dance got 4th, and I really don't understand how, because I thought this was a great dance. They're all very talented at acro, very flexible, they all have great tumbling passes. I thought the costumes fit it. I really did like this dance. I'm honestly very surprised that it got 4th, and I definitely think it should have placed higher. And yeah, I don't know who beat them. I'd like to see. Up next from the same episode, Season 5, Episode 8, we have Nancy and Tanya, which was Sarah, Reasons, and Kalani's duet. And I really thought that they did well. I liked their costumes. They looked exactly like who they were portraying. I thought that they had good emotion. Kalani was smiling the whole time and being such a sweetheart, and then Sarah was evil and out to get her like Tanya was. And they also lost to Lucy and Ethel, I think in the overalls. I don't know about division wise, because I think they were in separate divisions, but anyways, they lost in the overalls to a musical theater dance where the music got cut short. How do you win? I guess you could still win with a musical theater piece, but it feels highly unlikely to win with a musical theater piece when you don't have any music, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Anyways, the next dance from Season 5, Episode 13, we have Mackenzie solo Who Are You? And I really liked this dance. I feel like it's very underrated. The only thing I would have liked was that she had more of a mature costume. I would have liked if it was more of a mature song, because the song is still kind of poppy, upbeat, jazzy for Mackenzie. I mean, that's always the type of dances Mackenzie did, but I kind of wish that we got to see her do more of a mature acro routine, kind of like how Brooke used to have, and Kalani would sometimes get. I wish we could have seen Mackenzie do one, and I feel like this was probably the closest we got, which isn't really saying much because it's not that close. But anyways, that's not what we're discussing. But I really did like it. I liked the costume. I liked the choreography. The song was really the only part of it I didn't like, and it also lost to JoJo's solo Fancy. I also didn't really like that solo. Her pants in that solo were so weird, but yeah, I definitely think that Mackenzie should have beat JoJo easily. Alright, up next, this is from Season 5, Episode 14 and Episode 18. It is Nia's solo, Never Knew. And this solo, I feel like everyone in the Dance Moms fandom talks about how Nia got robbed from this solo. I think it's a beautiful number. I love her costume. I think it looks great. I love the song. I love her technique. And Nia, I feel got robbed a lot, which I feel was a little bit intentional. Again, if you guys want to see my Dance Moms theories video, let me know. But I do feel like it was a little bit intentional that Nia lost as much as she did, because I think that Nia is a very strong performer. think that she has great technique, great lines, good emotion, and like if you look at her from where she started in season 1 to like this dance in season 5, I mean obviously if you look at her towards the end as well, but like even just now in season 5, she has improved so much. Like it's crazy, especially considering that they didn't get a lot of training. Like how much she improved is wild to me. And the fact that this dance is one of my favorites of Nia's, and the fact that it didn't win just like boggles my mind. It's wild, absolutely wild. And she also had really good emotion and everything, and I just think that's a really good dance. And I feel like the fact that she didn't win either time, rip off. Anyways, up next from season 5, episode 24, we have Faith Is All I Need, which is JoJo's solo, which was a tribute to her grandma. And I love this solo. It was very rare that we got to see JoJo do more of a contemporary or like lyrical kind of vibe, and I really appreciated that. So I thought that her having that chance to show her more emotional side was good, because JoJo is always like very like intense facials, but she showed like her softer side as well, which was good. And I loved that it was obviously a tribute to her grandma, and her grandma got to see her dance. And I just thought it was a really beautiful piece, and I think that she should have at least placed with it, if not won. I mean, I feel like the main reason why she didn't was maybe her technique wasn't as good, but again, she had such good facials and such good connection to the piece that I feel she definitely should have placed, if not won. But anyways. And then also another JoJo solo from season 6, episode 14 is Bad Girl, which was her Michael Jackson inspired routine that was supposed to be Maddie and Kendall's duet, and then became Kendall and JoJo's duet, and then just became JoJo's solo. It's like a big mess. But anyways, I thought that she really took it and ran with it. She loved the piece, and you could tell that she loved it while she was dancing it. I thought that she had like some good Michael Jackson inspired moves, as opposed to the Club 42 dance, which I don't even know how that was supposed to be a Michael Jackson tribute, but it was. But I feel that Bad Girl really showed off more of a Michael Jackson tribute dance. And I thought that she did really well with it. And this was more of JoJo's style than Faith Is All I Need, but I still think that... I think that she did really well with it, and I really liked the dance. I thought she had good energy and everything, and I thought it was good. Alright, and then next from season 6, episode 17, we have the Atlantic, which is a group dance. And they only got third, I believe, either second or third. But still, I love this dance. I thought their costumes were beautiful. I loved their hairstyle, and they had really good emotion. Everyone looked really like into the piece. I loved their like unison section in the middle, and I loved the beginning part where they all have like their own little section, kind of like how Abby does every dance. It's like everyone starts doing their own thing, then they go to the middle and do everything together, then at the end everyone dies and Maddie lives and blah blah blah. But yeah, I really liked this dance. I thought it was good. I thought that they had good emotion, good technique, good portrayal, and I was really surprised that they didn't win. And I can't remember if they lose to BDA or MDP or some other acronym. I'll have to put in here if I figure that out. Alright, and then from the very next episode, season 6, episode 18, we have The Hero, which is Mackenzie's final solo, which I was so sad that she didn't win in her final solo. I feel like that was completely produced, done intentionally by the producers. And I heard a rumor, it's never been confirmed, but I heard that she did actually win, but the producers like either didn't air that she won or like took back her win to like cause drama, which I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because the producers, like, are all devils. Like, they're terrible. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was the truth, but again, I have no confirmation. But I really did like this solo. I thought that it incorporated some of Mackenzie's best tricks, and she did really well with the piece. And yeah, aside from that, I just think it was really sad that she lost and it was her final solo. But again, I do tend to believe that theory because it wouldn't surprise me. And it also kind of wouldn't surprise me if it was part of like Melissa's contract to leave, was that like they could manipulate the scores. But it would have been nice to see her go out with a big win. But I mean, she did have Bully, which was her hip-hop solo, a couple episodes before. So I mean, we'll just pretend that that was her last solo and the hero was the one before. We'll just pretend. It's fine. Alright, and then the last dance I have, again, I did mention that this one was going to be shorter. I'm sorry. Hopefully my next few videos won't be as short. But the last dance I have is There and Then There Was One. Or There Was One, I'm not really sure exactly what the title is, but it's the dance where they have all the powder and in the bowl. I thought that this dance was so good. It was very dynamic, it was very sharp, and I really love that dance and how they portrayed themselves, and I thought the choreography was a lot better than what they usually did because Abby didn't choreograph that, I believe. Erin Babs from MDP choreographed it, and she is an excellent choreographer. I mean, she works very closely with her dancers to make sure that they're doing well, and I remember she even like called them, even though it was the day of her dance concert, to like wish them good luck, and you could tell that she still cared about the number even though they were usually like rivals. So I really liked that dance, and I liked that at the end it was Nia who poured the powder on herself for a few reasons. I liked that Nia got a special part. I liked that it was her because she was the only original member left on the team. And I also just liked that, you know, Nia was special. I actually said that the first time, but I don't even care. But yeah, I liked that. I liked the costume. I liked the concept. I thought it was good. The only reason why I feel like they didn't win was because if I were a judge or a competition coordinator, I'd be pissed because cleaning all that powder up probably took quite a while. So I feel like that's probably why they didn't win. But anyways, I think that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comments below again if you want to see my Dance Moms Theories video. And yeah, sorry again that it's so short, but hopefully next week's, or not next week's, probably the week after next will be longer. But anyways, thanks. Bye.